Hey guys, it's Matthew.
And Daniel.
And we are A to Z Thrills. And Daniel, you want to tell everyone what we're doing here today?
Well, we're going to be talking a little bit about the new coaster coming to Busch Gardens, Tampa, Phoenix Rising.
Yes.
Now, from what we have already seen in the press release that has came out, it is going to be a B&M family suspended coaster.
Yes.
Even though the track layout is still technically an invert because it's not a 4 across, it's 2 seating across. They are calling it a suspended coaster. But we do have a few stats that we were able to find. Matt, would you like to read some of the stats?
Sure. It has a swinging aspect just like Dragonflyer, as Daniel said.
Mm-hmm.
One of the only coasters that has onboard audio. There's not very many coasters that have onboard audio.
And I think it's the first one in Busch Gardens, Tampa's history to have onboard audio.
I believe so. That sounds about right. It's semi-small. It says it looks like 1,831 feet of track.
Yeah, it's pretty small. I mean, I guess for a family coaster, still that's
estimated between 60 to 80 feet tall. Comparing it to Dragonflyer. See, Daniel and I both love Dragonflyer at Dollywood. It was a really, really fun family ride.
Yes. Now, see, the only thing is, though, in the press release, there was no height that was actually indicated. So I took it upon myself to look at a few other rides that are going to be around the same speed as 44 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Dragonflyer, which goes 46 miles an hour, and that height is 63 feet. But its length is significantly smaller at 1,486, whereas Mystery Mine goes exactly 44 miles an hour, has a height of 85 feet.
Mystery Mine?
Yes. But that length is also a little bit shorter with 1,804 feet. Now, this does have a minimum height requirement of 42 inches, which does put it, of course, in the family coaster aspect.
Well, yeah, and no inversions, of course, because it's a family coaster.
But I do think this is going to be a good thing for Busch Gardens to have.
I think this is a way better fit for Busch Gardens Tampa than Sand Serpent.
Yes.
Which nobody really misses.
And plus, Sand Serpent, whenever we got there, the operations were all right. They were not trying to, push people through as fast as it could go.
It was nothing special.
Now that Sand Serpent is gone, this is going to be the third family coaster that they have there. Because technically, even though Cheetah Hunt does have an inversion, they call it a family coaster. So Cheetah Hunt plus Phoenix Rising and Cobra's Curse are now the 3 only family kind of coasters. Everything else is very intense.
Well, for the most part. Definitely Montu is intense.
Yeah.
And Guafi's intense. I don't know if I'd call it intense.
I think you have to be 48 inches to ride, so... We don't have all the stats in front of us, but...
No.
So what do you think about this? Do you think it's going to be a great fit for the ride?
Anytime you open a new coaster, and I know there's a lot of enthusiasts out there that are upset that it's not the Giga. It's not a Giga.
Or
it's
the
not
T-Rex.
It's not T-Rex. It's not a record breaker. It's not... Yeah, but you know what? The ends justify the means. And in the end, what the parks are, what Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Disney, all of them are, is a business.
Yes.
And they have to do what's right and best for business. And this makes a lot of sense when it comes to business. Now, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that are going to be upset that it's not something bigger, something badder, something faster.
We don't have too much to go off of. We only have one picture.
Mm-hmm.
And a few of our friends were also talking with us about how the restraint system could be. I do see it being kind of like how Freedom Flyers is over at Fun Spot. I think it's Kissimmee, where they have the little Vekoma, or just how, again, Dragonflyer is. I don't think it's going to have the best restraint, but I do think it's going to have those kind of bars that go off to the side, which was very accommodating. So B&M, if you're hearing this somehow, I know you don't like to copy other people, but copy Vekoma's trains because those were very comfortable on Dragonfly.
That is very true. Vekoma has been killing it lately.
But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video.
We have a couple more things. One, we also have heard that on October 31st, Loch Ness Monster will be closing for its refurbishment. And Daniel and I are crossing our fingers that this is going to make it better, because we did not get a good ride on Nessie. It was not good.
I mean, new trains, I think is what they said. New, whole new track refurbishments. Like, that's gonna be awesome. And Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, thank you so much for keeping this coaster alive for as long as it has been.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a classic.
It's a very iconic coaster.
Is it the best aero looper? No, that honor probably goes to Tennessee Tornado. But also, I want to thank you guys for reaching out about my recovery from the surgery. I am so happy to announce that I am officially in the clear.
Yes.
Yes, I'm fully recovered, and I'm able to ride roller coasters again.
Yep.
I'm able to lift more than 8 pounds again.
Yay!
Yay! So, but again, thank you so much for reaching out, and I just have to say to this one right here, I love you, and I may not even still be here if it wasn't for you dragging my stubborn butt to the hospital. But again, thank you so much for reaching out, and I just have to say to this one right here, I love you, and I may not even still be here if it wasn't for you dragging my stubborn butt to the hospital in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I am so grateful to you. I love you.
Love you too. Do you have anything else? Because I think that wraps it up.
I think that does about wrap it up.
All right. Well, as always, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Matthew.
And we are A to Z Thrills. As always, keep calm.
And coaster on.
Bye, guys.
See ya.